everyone, today I'll be reviewing this new reality show just dropped on Netflix today. It's called Bling Empire, and this show basically centers around all the wealthy Asian people in California, and all these Asian people, they're from different background. So checking this show out was very interesting. So I never planned to see the whole show at once. I was just checking the first episode, but I must say this show is quite enjoyable. That it gets you hooked up on the first episode. So after finishing the first episode, I was like, I have to see the second episode. So I really enjoy this show a lot. Especially episode 1, if you're just seeing the episode 1. Episode 1 may not be as interesting as the rest of the episode, like rest of the season, I would say. But episode 2, 3, 4, all of them get so good, and all the way episode 8 even more interesting. And the way this show ended, I was like, I hope we are getting season 2. And this show is on Netflix. Come on, it's so easy to checking it out. You know what I mean? Like, so who is my favorite character? I really enjoyed all this character, and I wrote their names so I don't forget. Anna and Christine, their dynamic between these two characters was so interesting. So basically, Anna, she's super rich. She's like, or should I say, rich person's daughter she is. And in the show, watching her, it was so interesting. Like, she never worked in her life. Like, her dad never allowed her to work. So she does. Like, one time she like pretend to be a flight attendant. Then she was like working on the plane, and I was like, that must be nice, you know. She's just pretending to be working. And also Christine character, I was so surprised when episodes 2 or 3 they like introduced you like her struggle to have a kids. It was very heart touching watching that episode with her and her husband. Her husband was like, oh my god, he was crying, and I was like, it's so sad and so sweet, and it was really great character all around. These two, I know this reality show, I'm saying great character. Seeing their struggle, it felt like they're real people, you know what I mean? So I really like that episode when they show her struggle. And also I really like Christine and Anna, like she shows up with her same necklace as Anna, then Anna make her sit all the way to the end of the table. Oh my god, I was like, you know what, it feels so real that because this thing happened, you know, someone tried to like copy you, which has happened all the time, and they try to show up on your party wearing same dress and try to show you off. And I personally think Anna is a really big person. She tried to be like open to this idea, but she knows that Christine is always trying to copy her. It's so interesting. Also Kevin's character, of course everybody gonna like probably Kevin, because Kevin is like us. He's not super rich or anything. He's just a struggling person living there. So he's basically us in this show. Like he was saying, he's renting an apartment in the prime LA. He was telling the story to that other two rich person, and then they're like, how much you're renting? He's like $1,000, which is a lot. Like he's sharing everything, and then those two girls goes like. So of course we all like Kevin's character. He's very like, he's basically us in the show, as I was saying. He's very interesting, and he tried to hook up with Kelly. I personally, I think Kelly is very interesting person. I feel like she's so pretty. This Kelly, she's really pretty, and like I can see she hasn't done anything. Her face, she's like, and she has become successful her own, because her husband has this, like her husband did this big scandal. Then he went to jail, and then like she built this empire her own, like, and then she meets Andrew, which is like he's kind of crazy, like not crazy though, he's like sometimes gets mad at her. Then this relationship kind of goes ups and down, and episode 8, you know what happened. I was like, she just went back to him. Of course the way she went back to him, it's human, you know, that could happen to anybody, because like that's who we all are. Like you go back to what you know. Anyway, can I say how interesting this character Suri was, and her relationship with her husband, or so not husband, wife. I was watching this show with my husband, and I was just telling him that, look, they have 2 kids, and this guy, he doesn't wanna, like, he never proposed to her, so she decided like she's gonna propose to him, and then she does it on episode 8. It was watching this two couple, it was the most interesting for me as a someone. If I had to say like whose interesting storyline it was, their story was so interesting. This Suri and her boyfriend, they have 2 kids, and this guy, he does not want to get married, and I'm just looking at him like, man, why he's doing this? I think he just doesn't know how to commitment, or like why he was doing this. It was weird. And then I was seeing the interview, like I guess he had more like he grew up there and he like adopted that culture. But Suri was saying like something like that. I was really mad at him at point. I was like, why aren't you getting married to her? Why are not you marrying her? Like, what is wrong with you? You have 2 kids with her. Honestly, finally, when the last episode, he kind of drags a little bit. He's like, I was like, did he say yes? Is he gonna say yes or what? I was really worried he's not gonna say yes, honestly, because this guy, he just so chicken. He doesn't want to get married. Then it comes to Kim character. I think Kim's storyline was also very interesting. How her dad thing happened, you know, like when she finds out her dad passed away, how she reacted. It felt so real, and it was really sad. And I really liked it, that way she acted. And the end of that episode 8, I was like, is she trying to hook up with Kevin? And Kevin is like, are you gonna kiss me? It was like, he said exactly what we are all thinking. I must say, this show. So I don't normally watch a lot of reality show. I must say, I'm not a huge fan of reality show. I have only seen Keeping Up with Kardashian season 1 though, and that was long time ago. After that, I stopped watching reality show. I still haven't watched any of them, except the one. Recently there was one show about marriage, and that was like arranged marriage or something. That was a good show too. Anyway, so this review is based on this show, and I really enjoyed this show a lot. All these characters were interesting, as I described in my review. So episode 1 wasn't that great, I will say, but episode 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're so good. You will be like, so just hang on there. If you didn't like episode 1, I think you will like episode 2. It will get interesting. So I think I recommend, if you enjoy reality show, check this out. You will like it, and especially you do get some like the background story about Asian people in this show, which was really interesting to see them. Although they are always very rich, but there is some drama going on. Anyway, that was my thought on this show. Thank you so much for checking this out, this review. If you enjoyed my review, don't forget to subscribe, and please leave your comment, and take care.